Hey everybody, David here, and today I am going to be doing my regular What's on Disney Plus this week video where I'm going to let you know what shows and movies are probably on my radar that you should be checking out, and plus other shows that are not on my radar, but maybe you might be interested in. Either way, I'm going to look at all the shows coming out this week, telling you my recommendations, etc. And what I watched this past week. So, if especially if it's not on this list already. So let's start off. I only do the U.S. and Canada because the U.S. is the target place for all of this. Disney is an American company, so it makes sense. And I'm doing Canada because I live in Canada and I want to know what's coming out in my country. So that's why I'm really doing this. And if I'm sure if you go to what'sondisneyplus.com, where I'm getting all this information from, they have other countries as well. They probably have the UK. They probably have Australia. You got to go to their site and check it out. I think their site is the best when looking for this information, and it's always the site that I'm showing you on screen. So you could be looking at this stuff for yourself. And if you want to go farther ahead than me, than what I talk about, I'm only talking about this week. Let's get started. Starting off with Tuesday, September 7th. If you live in Canada, probably in the UK and Australia as well, because I know you guys get Star. In the US, I think it's only on Hulu, so you have to get a separate app for this, from my understanding. Is Only Murders in the Building episode 3. I think this is lying. I think it should be episode 4 because we got the first 3 episodes already. So someone, whoever works at what'sondisneyplus.com, you should fix this because we got the first 3 episodes. So we're already nicely into it. And I'm going to say about this show, I saw the first 3 episodes already and I am really enjoying this show. It's everything that I thought the show was going to be. It's really fun. It's funny and it's interesting. It's a murder mystery type of show. It's clearly more for an adult driven audience. So if you are somebody that doesn't like some graphic violence, it's not too graphic, but it could be a little graphic. There's like someone, he's very terribly injured on his head, and how do I put this lightly? It doesn't look pretty. Let's just put it that way. And there's a couple of curse words here and there. So if you are somebody that doesn't want to see or hear that kind of stuff, then maybe the show's not for you. But I think if you're old enough, check this show out. It is really good. So that's the only thing coming out on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we'll start off with the US here. Wednesday, September 8th, we are going to be getting Doggy Camolia. I don't know how to pronounce that. MD episode 1. So there's a picture there. Not for me, I'm going to guess. But if you guys... I'm guessing Doggy is her name. I have no idea. But it's a coming-of-age dramedy. So it's a little bit of a drama, a little bit of a comedy. Inspired hit medical series... Doogie Howser. So it's a play off Doogie Howser. Okay. Look, if you guys want to, I never watched Doogie Howser. So I guess it's not Doggy. It's Doogie. Sorry. Camellia, MD. I don't know. Okay. So there you go, guys. If you want to watch that, there you go. Marvel's What If episode 5. Yes, of course, I'm looking forward to this because I love the Marvel's What If series. Episode 4 was so far my favorite episode so far. It was the Doctor Strange episode. I'm hearing, even though there's no details here, I read somewhere that the next episode might be a Thor-centric episode. So we know Chris Hemsworth is coming back to do his voice as Thor. We already heard Tom Hiddleston in this as Loki in episode 3. So more Thor, the merrier. Let's just put it that way. Turner and Hooch, episode 8. ARF appreciation. Scott must prove his dog's innocence when Hooch is accused of damaging a valuable painting. And That's gonna be interesting. Turner and Hooch continues to entertain me. I'm really enjoying it. Again, it's not the you gotta watch this show, man. It's the kind of show where you just watch it and have a good time with it. It's enjoyable. It's fun. And if you haven't seen the movie, I saw the movie like last week, and I really enjoyed the original film with Tom Hanks. And there are some things that connected back to that Tom Hanks movie, one actor in particular, and they did reference Tom Hanks's character because he's the father of Scott, even though his name was Scott too. So I guess the Scott in this show is a junior, Scott Turner Jr. It's really enjoyable. I enjoy it a lot. So definitely recommend it if you haven't seen Turner and Hooch yet. Up next is Chippendale Park Life, Episode 7, Struggling Duckling, Friends of the Family, and Top Dog. Like I said before, I think I only seen the first 2 or 3 episodes, and then I'm like, okay, I get it. It's a cute show, just I'm not going to watch it all the time. Maybe if I'm ever bored, maybe I'll put it on or two, but this is definitely the ones kids will definitely love more than the adults. It's not like bad if you watch it if you're an adult. It's just like you'll find it cute, and that's about it. So moving on. Disney Junior Myra Royal Detective Season 2, 15 episodes. This show is clearly not for me, but definitely one if you have kids, you'll probably want them to maybe check it out if it's for them. Disney's Pepper Ann Season 1 to 3. This is Pepper Ann. This design looks familiar. I don't think I ever saw the show though. But I recognize the design of Pepper Ann. I just never watched it. So, The Incredible Dr. Pol Season 19. Holy shit! Shoot. Hopefully I saved that there, so there's no swearing on this video. I want to try to keep this video family friendly. 5 episodes. So if you guys want to know about The Incredible Dr. Pol, he's a veterinarian, so this is an animal centric thing. There you go. The Wizard of Oz, Season 1, another animal documentary, most likely for the National Geographic sort of thing. There you go. If you're an animal lover, you might want to check this. Oh, it looks like animals with one missing a limb. I see. So you might have to. So it looks like it's going to be a documentary focusing on animals with artificial limbs. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's cool. So if you want to see, it might make you cry a little bit seeing these poor animals in, a state. But like humans go through this too, where we get artificial limbs as well. So it's interesting, I guess, seeing how animals deal with it also. So yeah, if you're an animal lover, you might want to check that out. Moving back to Canada, we're getting the Doogie that MD show. I'm not going to repeat that. We're also getting Marvel's What If Episode 5. We're also getting Turner and Hooch Episode 8. Chippendale Park Life Episode 7. Disney Junior Myra Royal Detective. So we're getting all this stuff, including Disney's Pepper Ann Season 1 through 3. What we're getting that Disney Plus US isn't getting is American Horror Story Season 1 in Episode 4. Most likely if you have Hulu, I think this is part of the Hulu side of things, because for us it's Star. I haven't watched American Horror Story because I am not a horror fan, so I refuse to watch anything that's horror. Unless there's something about it that grabs my attention. But for this, I saw the picture, I'm like, I'm good. Criminal Minds Season 12. Don't watch Criminal Minds. But yes, if you have Disney Plus Canada, you get to see Criminal Minds. The Golden Girls, Season 1 through 7. I don't know if that's all the seasons, but yes, Golden Girls is considered a classic for a lot of people. It includes Betty White here, when she was really young, and all these other old actresses that I don't know if a lot of them are around today. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Who knows? But Betty White is definitely still around. And this is the show that I guess put her on the map, because people still talk about Betty White on how great she is. So there you go. If you want to check out a classic series, Golden Girls is coming to Disney Plus Canada. The Great North Season 1. Is that about Canada? I have no idea, but it's about an Alaskan adventures. Okay. So if you want to watch that, there you go. Reservation Dogs Season 1, Episode 2. Don't watch that, although I did skim by it on Disney Plus recently. It's part of the Star package again. If you have Disney Plus Canada, you get Star, so there you go. Unless you didn't activate Star yet, then that's on you. And then there's 9/11, One Day in America, which we'll get to Season 1. Oh, no, I don't. Maybe this is not the same thing. No, I don't think it is. Well, I'll see when I get to the U.S. But yes, 9/11, One Day in America, because we are in September, and we're literally at the 20th anniversary of 9/11. So that's crazy how time flies. I do have my memories about 9/11 and where I was, etc. Back in school, back in the day. So yeah. Moving on, let's get back to America here. Friday, September 10th, we are getting a new Pixar short, Sparks short, titled 20-something. So that should give you an idea. And there's a little picture here of the short. It looks like it's a 2D animated short, which we don't usually see too many 2D animated shorts from Pixar. So that's kind of cool. Disney's Far Away from Raven's Home. So it looks. At first, I thought these were Muppets, and then I said those aren't Muppets. Those are like some cheap puppet stuff. But okay, if you guys want to check out some puppets, there you go. Personally, I like the Muppets more, but that's fine. Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. We had this in Canada already. So I'm actually surprised you guys are just getting the pirate movies now. It looks like you guys, the U.S. didn't get all the pirate movies at launch like we did. So I don't know what's up with that, but all right. And now we go back to Canada. And in Canada, we're getting the Spark short, 20-something. We're also getting Disney Far Away from Raven's Home. 9/11 Control the Skies. Why are we getting a different 9/11 thing? My 9/11? 9/11, the plane that hit the Pentagon? What? How come Canada is getting more 9/11 stuff than you guys are? Unless you guys are getting it right on September 11th. Because, yeah, September 10? You guys should be getting more of this since, like, this affected the U.S. more than any other country. I'm surprised George W. Bush, the 9/11 interview where he's going to be discussing his opinions or his side of the story. Bride Wars 2009. This is with Anne Hathaway. Okay. So there's a movie coming from 2009 called Bride Wars coming to Disney Plus Canada on Friday. Woman of 9/11. Why are we getting so many 9/11 stuff and you guys are only getting one thing? I just have to check. No, September 15. Yeah, you guys aren't. Why is Disney Plus Canada not getting? I mean, Disney Plus US getting more of the. That's interesting. Okay, well, I don't know why you guys, where Canada's getting more of the 9/11 stuff, but all right. Look, with that being said, there's some really cool stuff here. So yeah, like I said, I'm really looking forward to the stuff that I usually am looking forward to. I'll check out the Pixar Spark short 20-something. But I'll probably also check in Canada anyways. I'll check out, obviously, Turner and Hooch, Episode 8, and What If, Episode 5. I guess What If, Episode 5, and Only Murders in the Building. I'm really looking forward to more episodes from this show. I think it's great. Shows that I watched this week or or movies or whatever. I did also check out the Doug Days. The Doug Day shorts that featured Doug from Up. and Carl Fredricksen, voiced by the late, who just passed away this past week, the late Ed Asner, who did the voice of Carl. They were great shorts. If you love Pixar, you know the kind of humor and that they like to do, and sweet stories. And the last one, because I lost my pet this summer, the last short did bring some tears to my eyes. There was a nice little thing. Clearly, whoever made these shorts, the people that were behind these shorts, the Pixar people, clearly they loved their dog, their dogs. So you can tell they were dog lovers, because there's a nice little line at the end of the last short that I thought teared me up. I did watch Monsters at Work. Monsters at Work, as you can tell, didn't make this list today on new episodes or new movies and stuff coming out this week, because Monsters at Work is done. I need to do a review for it because the show is over and I really enjoyed the show. So I'll do a little non-spoiler review, but I'll say you got to check out the finale. And if you don't remember the movie too well, go back and watch the movie first or watch it after. Either way, I think the final episode ties everything really nicely together. Anything else I watched? I didn't get around to watching The Simpsons yet, but I'll eventually get to it. And other than that, I think that... Oh, I forgot to mention last week... I forgot to mention that I did watch the final 5 episodes for Behind the Attraction, which was about the Disneyland, Disney World documentaries, which focused on things about the parks. And even though some of them weren't really rides, some of them, like there was an episode of the recent batch that came out last week, like the Disneyland hotels and the Disney... trains and automobiles, etc., how important they were to the parks. And I think one of them was the Disneyland castles and the Disneyland It's a Small World and Hall of Presidents, which I thought Hall of Presidents was going to be boring, but because I'll admit I'm not a huge fan of the attraction. I think it is cool to see the robotic presidents, but other than that, it's a pretty boring attraction for a Canadian. I'm pretty sure if they made a Canadian one here in Canada with the prime ministers of Canada, I'd probably still be bored because, I mean, okay, I get it. I don't want to go to a theme park to be educated. I want to have fun and get educated at the same time. And I'll admit the Hall of Presidents isn't a fun one, but I'll say the documentary was actually really interesting to watch and learn about the history on how it all came to be, and how some of us, we all give Walt Disney the glamour that, and the brains obviously that he was, the imagination that he had to build all of this. But some credit I think we also need to give to Roy Disney, which that final episode touches on a lot more, how Roy Disney was very heavily an influence on the Hall of Presidents. So, and how he took care of the parks after Walt's death. So it's an interesting 5 episodes to check out. So I would totally recommend Behind the Attraction, especially if you haven't seen the first 5, which were Jungle Cruise, Haunted Mansion, Star Tours, Twilight of Terror, and Space Mountain. Then there's 10 episodes now that you can binge and check out. They're all like 40 minutes each, roughly, more or less. And they're great episodes to check out, especially if you are like interested in technology and how we've advanced in terms of technology and how the parks use that technology to entertain people. So go and check those out. With that being said, I think that's all, everybody. So let me plug in my Patreon supporters. These are the people that support this channel and want to help me by showing their support by donating a monthly subscription fee, which there's a $5 tier and a $10 tier, and both of them right now offer you the same thing, which is basically you get a credit at the end of each video and a thank you by me. These people are awesome, so I gotta thank them. Even though there's only 4 of them, it's amazing that just 4 people, were thoughtful enough to donate $5 or $10. Some people, there's 2 people that definitely donated 10, and there's 2 that donated 5, and the $10 ones, they didn't have to do that, but it's very thank you very much, because I'm not offering anything else, but it shows that they want me to grow. And the $10 one is definitely there for more generosity than anything else right now. One day I am gonna update that one. I just don't know when or how yet. So I'm working on it. So with that being said, if you can't donate, that's okay, because you can also help out this channel by just watching every video that I post up, liking the videos, because liking shows that, hey, this guy's doing good videos. When people say a dislike, that doesn't help. That shows that, oh, this guy makes bad videos. And it's like, that's not cool. Don't do that. Even if you disagree, don't do that. That's a douche move. So don't do that. But you can also spread a link to people and letting people know about the channel. That also helps. And yeah, I think that's about it. So with that being said, everybody, I want to say thank you for watching, and until next time, and thank you once again to my Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome. With that being said, until next time, take care.